Good morning. Welcome to today's Morning Moxie with Larisa. On my YouTube channel, I like to share bite-sized pieces of inspiration, motivation, personal development, and leadership strategies for today's busy woman on the go. So, on today's topic, I wanted to talk to you about asking for referrals. Now, this is a constant repeat topic of mine because it's just that important. I know I've written blogs about it. I probably have posted Moxies about it. I definitely took the time to create a course on how to network like the pros. So check the description below so you can download that. It happens to be free right now. But I really strongly believe in relationship marketing. So I hope you take this video to heart. So once upon a time, my client asked me to leave him a testimonial on Google. Sad to say, I actually let that email expire because I didn't know how to leave a review on Google. I'm thinking Google is just a behemoth of a search engine. You can't leave a review directly on Google because that would skew the findings, right? So I told him I when he sent me a second email, shame on me making him ask me twice. But I told him I don't know how to do it. If you want to send me a link, send it, let me know because I'll help you out, but I just don't know how to do it. And so while I was waiting on his response, I said, well, let me just Google it. And once I Googled it, did I feel like the village idiot? Yes, that's correct. Because clearly the directions are right there. And once I saw it, because it had visuals, I was like, oh, shame, 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 shame on me. So I quickly gave him a 5-star review because he earned it, number one. And then I wrote some nice things about how good he was. And then I wrote back and said, yes, I did the video. And if you need to ask someone else to leave you a testimonial, here's the link that explains how to do so. And that's really the point of today's video because after wearing my dunce cap, I also realized I have already been leaving reviews all over Google because every time I go to a store, I get that push notification. Please rate this store or restaurant or whatever the case happens to be. And I usually will, unless I didn't like it. I don't leave negative reviews. I will leave a positive review if I've had a favorable experience, right? So I really want you to understand more how important it is. We need the testimonials because of social proof, but then you also want to make it easy for the person you're asking. Especially, my thought is if that person is important enough to ask for a testimonial from, you must value their opinion. So take the work out of it. It's just like I tell my managers when I'm trying to, when they ask me to do something or they want permission, I said, take the thinking out of it. You need to over communicate, anticipate the questions and answer them ahead of time. So when you ask your question, you get a faster response. Same thing with asking for a testimonial. Number one, if you want them to post it on your social media, for example, or even your company website, you probably want to send them a link so they know where to post the testimonial, right? That's the most helpful. Or they can just reply to your email. But if you want them to actually post it somewhere, send them the link where it's supposed to go. Number two, if you are going to ask for them to, in this case, post it online on Google, you might want to include the instructions on how to do that because there might be one or two other people who don't know how to do it. I can't be the only one who didn't know that. So, and then lastly, maybe you just need to remind them how awesome you are. So again, I said, if you value their testimonial, chances are they're just as busy as you. It takes a lot of time and energy being superwoman, leaping tall buildings and related. So again, just remind them of how awesome you are. Maybe you can ask, did you, appreciate the clarity on your marketing strategy that we created? Did you appreciate the bump in your revenue after implementing the strategies that I shared with you? So just remind them they want to help. Chances are people really want to say yes. So make it easy for people to say yes. And relationship marketing is a strong, serious strategy for growing your business. So I hope you've taken these tips today to heart. And that is today's morning Moxie. If you haven't done so already, I will just ask you to do me a little bitty favorite and subscribe to my channel, as that does help with the YouTube algorithms. Click the notification bell so you don't miss out, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.